Look at this guy. Look at this snowman. Looks like quite a nice guy, really, doesn't he? The problem is getting this costume. This is the most evil costume in the whole of the Fall Guys game. Trust me. Ah! So, speed running. You'll notice that this isn't Fall Guys at all. This is actually Crash Bandicoot 2. The remastered version in the Insane trilogy. So for me, Crash Bandicoot is where speedrunning began in my life, and it's something I've been quite interested in ever since. I've never been that amazing at it or anything, but I really enjoy giving it a go and watching many speedrunners around the world across lots of different games. So what relevance does Crash Bandicoot have to Fall Guys? Again, not really very much, until now, where we have a new event which actually includes a speedrunning mode called Time Attack. The other fun thing about Fall Guys is one of the best Fall Guys players in my mind, Stuart0000, who hasn't played the game for a very long time, is actually now, I think he has been before as well, the world record holder for Crash Bandicoot 2. He's the fastest in the game, truly phenomenal player. He's got the world record in any percent and 100%. Which brings me to the time attack in Fall Guys. So this new event requires 5 time attack wins if you want to get that elusive snowman costume. You got a few of the speedrunning classic levels in this mode, including the most infamous Lily Leapers. You're given 5 minutes to do your fastest run in the game that you possibly can, and only the winner gets any kind of reward at all. So you have to actually win 5 times in this mode to get just the top half of this snowman costume. That is ridiculous, right? Also, what was that respawn thing there? That was very peculiar. So this was my first attempt at this, and I actually had what I thought was quite a decent run. But of course, this game is full of people who are ridiculously fast at this level. So yeah, as you can see, I wasn't even close to first place. Time to leave. Maybe Space Race would be a better chance. The only problem is, if the conveyor belts are going the same way that you get launched, you instantly die. That's fun, isn't it? And I also messed up the top. Is that a good time? Oh dear, this is another problem. How do you get 9 seconds? Well, there is an exploit in the game which involves turning off your internet and respawning a different checkpoint. Truly sad. So maybe Track Attack would give us a bit of a better chance here. I messed up quite a bit in this one, but I got an okay time, sort of. It wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst for me. But would it be enough? Oh dear, we've just face planted straight into the wall there. So the problem with me is, there are these levels which people have practiced thousands and thousands of times just in speedrunning, and they're really good at it. I don't even know the best way through this level, to be honest. Oh dear. Yeah, that's that close, and it's still not enough. Maybe Treetop Tumble would give us a better chance of getting at least 1 win. This was so difficult, and it was getting very annoying, because every level you had either someone glitch abusing, using that exploit to respawn at the end of the level, which is ridiculous, that needs to be patched or just removed or something, or you just have the same people in every single lobby that you go to, because it seems like most of the casual players have stopped playing. So this is unbelievable. Look at this here. I got exactly the same time, to the millisecond, as the first place person. Is that enough for a reward? Time's up. Eliminated. Yep. Even if you tie with first place, you get nothing. So that's still 0 wins. I hate this guy. 0 wins. Maybe Dizzy Heights could finally offer that victory that I needed. Could it be? Could it be possible? An original Season 1 level that effectively doesn't really have much going for it. Are there many shortcuts? Are there tricks to getting faster? I mean, there's a few, since we have the additional jump height from a few updates ago. You can take these new kind of shortcuts. But me, in my speedrunning brain, I'm not so good at the mechanical things, like the 360 dives, so Dizzy Heights could theoretically be quite a good level for me. I can still look at the level and use my speedrunning brain to take the fastest, most direct line to the end. Now this isn't it. I actually learned from watching a few other people that you can just jump straight across those sections and it's actually quicker. But still, that was a decent time for me. There was still a minute to go, but who knows what could happen. So here it is. This is actually the first victory I got in this mode, this time at all. and I cannot tell you how good it feels to actually get one of these. Also, showing off the new costume, there's 3 new free costumes in the shop. Technically free. You can buy them with kudos, which is a free currency. And there it is. We finally won 1 out of 5 required for this costume. Maybe another treetop tumble could see us to a good time here. So there's a lot of these bits which you have to be very careful how you play, because the level obviously keeps going even if you respawn, which means some things like cannons and spinners might not line up in a way that you're used to when you usually play this level. Because most of these levels, when you play them straight from the beginning, everything is in a very specific location. And speedrunners of all kinds of games will know that things like that can really throw you off, or just knock you straight off of the level. But if you time things well, you can actually win this. Again, this event is ridiculously hard. This is by far the hardest Fall Guys event for a costume we've ever had. It's just crazy. Like, hardly anyone is gonna get this costume. Why is it so difficult? So we had another Dizzy Heights here. As you can see, me and this bean are following the exact same path. The problem with these Fall Guys levels and this event is there's one fastest way through every level. Now, luckily there is no collision in this mode, which is very nice. You can't be sabotaged by anyone else like you could when this event or game mode used to exist back in the day. But there is really, truly only one fastest way through these levels. As long as you get everything timed right, you know the fastest way to go, and you have a little bit of mechanical skill, almost everyone is going to have basically the same time. I mean, give or take a few milliseconds. So who's to say that the top 3 don't all get a reward? It seems a bit odd, but somehow I managed to get another Dizzy Heights win. It's looking like I am a Dizzy Heights main. So that's a 3rd one somehow. We've unlocked the pattern. And then we had another Dizzy Heights, and yep, that's right, I got quite a nice boost through the end here. That was nice, isn't it? Anything to save a fraction of a second, and that managed to net me another win. Be right back. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So I needed one more win here. Could it be possible? We even got a really cool random little boost there. There are so many objects in Fall Guys that you can get these slight little boosts off, and those kind of things make all the difference in these levels. I actually did quite well in this one. No one else was really that close. Was I lucky? Or was it because I was still playing at like past 1 o'clock in the morning? Maybe everyone else was sleepy. So somehow, that is it. I've cut out a lot of losses because we just simply... Well, there's no time to see that in the video, and it's boring. But I got 4 out of my 5 wins on Dizzy Heights. We got the frosted full top half of the costume, and I got 1 treetop tumble. But we don't have the rest of the costume yet, because we need to get 5 solo wins as well. Well, solo or knockout wins, but they're both solos technically. So we got Crack and Sam for the first one. The second one here was Trick or Trapeze. Ignore the emotes, you have to emote for some of the event stuff as well. It wasn't me just being bad-mannered. Or was it? Maybe it was. Maybe I was absolutely fed up of the game after playing Track Attack for a few hours. And we got Trick or Trapeze once more, again showing off these free kudos costumes that are in the shop right now. This is DJ Lime something, the Lime guy. The Lime Man. He's a lima bean or something. Anyway, that's another Trick or Trapeze win, so that's 3 knockout wins. I'd heavily recommend playing knockout instead of solos, because if you get a level that can be timed out, it's only 3 minutes instead of 5. As you can tell from this right here, it's a hexaterrestrial final. This time, I'm like a lumberjack, kind of western guy. Is he a lumberjack? Is he a cowboy? It's one of those things. It's pretty funky. But we got to time out that final with another bean, and we got to see this new victory celebration in the Fame Pass. This is a free one if you have the Fame Pass, and it's got a secret to it. You have a lucky, rare chance for a magic thing to appear in that celebration. I won't tell you what it is, but supposedly it's a 1 in 100 chance. So keep using that celebration and maybe you will see it one day. So we need just 1 more knockout win. Oh, that's what happens after you play Hyperdrive Heroes. It's a 1v1 now. And unfortunately, this mobile player simply did not move when hit by the ball, so I'm out. But apart from the Track Attack, that's the only loss of this entire event for me. The Track Attack ones don't really count. Also, this person was really angry that I got a boost. And this is Full Mountain, full of people with cringy glowing shoes. What are they like? Oh dear. Oh no. But don't worry, it's never over. It's not over till it's over. We'll just be bouncing around as a crazy golden bean until the end of time. Look at that. I'm willing to bet that 3 people all tied for the crown there. Look at us. Gathered around. And that's the last victory I needed for this event. Who is this guy? Who is this man? Well, there we go. That is all of the wins required. Event complete. Let's check out this absolutely crazy snowman. There it is. All of that for this. You know what? I do really like this costume, actually. It's very silly and very fun. So, that's all of the challenges complete for the very evil costume. Trust me, this is the hardest one to unlock I've ever seen. But there's another event. An easier one, if you just want a regular snowman. This one's way easier, so you just gotta play Frosty Frolics a couple times. You need 1 win in it, you need to do a few emoticons, that's right, it's not emotes, even though it says emotes, it means emoticons, the little pictures, those things. And you need to get 3 piggyback rides. I think you can give a piggyback ride or receive a piggyback ride. Why does that feel so wrong to say? I'm sorry, please subscribe for more silliness. Anyway, yeah, you just gotta play Frosty Frolics, and it's good. This is probably about the time that I should let some of you know, because you're so nice. Like, thanks for watching the video, and thanks for watching it this far. There's actually a way easier way to do this event. If you don't really want to do it in any kind of horrendous way, this is, so far, still possible. If they patch it, it'll be kind of sad. But those wins, those track attack wins, they actually still count if you play them in customs. You can have a custom show, just get 5 people to help each other out, take it in turns to win, and those wins in a custom show, a private lobby, still count towards the event. Hey, look how well my team's doing. Yeah, go team, you're the best. Oh, 6 people are watching me. Yay, I'm famous. That's about as many people watch my videos now. Fall Guys is alive. We're the winners! Yay! Job done. Oh, look at me, absolutely melting through the snow. Is melting the right word? Probably not, but global warming is real. Look, we did it! First one, first win. So, we forgot to do a few things. We forgot to do the piggyback rides. There's number 1. Maybe we could get a number 2. There it is. I think you need 3, but I can't remember for sure. And here comes number 3. Very nice. So this costume is a lot easier to get. I much prefer a challenge where you just got to give someone a piggyback ride. How nice is that? But yeah, I can guess most people are just going to get the easy snowman costume, which is still very cool. But if you really want it, and you're really struggling, absolutely just find a custom lobby, get some friends, maybe log in a few alt accounts if you can't gather enough people. But I'm sure you'll find enough people who want to get this costume in an easier way, and just playing with 5 people in customs and sharing out the wins, that's one way to do it, I suppose. When an event is this difficult and has this many bugs, and is this frustrating, I'm amazed that I was actually able to do this, because I'm not good enough. I'm not a great Fall Guys player compared to the people that spend hours a week just practicing speedrun routes on the original Unity levels. But anyway, thank you so much for this video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing me go through an absolute horrendous time. I'm just pleased to have this thing now. Let's check out the normal snowman costume to end the video. What a guy! Wait, that's not him. Oh no! Goodbye!